Dutch. The first one is from Ross. Hi, Dutch and James. Love the show. I've always been a big fan of Roman Reigns. Was wondering what Dutch thought Roman Reigns' in-ring work was like, and if the hate he got from fans was justified when he was calling himself the big dog. I understand he's got a good reputation for safety, and thought he brought emotional intensity in his babyface matches that fans overlooked. Also, any thoughts on how Dutch would book Roman Reigns going forward? So do you think Roman Reigns got hate unnecessarily when he was a good guy?
Probably. Because fans can be cruel. They're the one buying the tickets. They're the one telling the promotion who to go with, or who they're going to respond to. And of course, promotions, if they're listening, they're going to pay attention to fans if they're what we call getting over. Now, Roman had a hard time, but he had just come off the that trio with Seth Rollins and John Moxley, and they liked him, and they didn't want to boo him. But I think when he started out, he went on his own, right? And they booed the crap out of him, right?
Yeah. Do you know why I think it was? Is because, I mean, he was obviously fairly limited and everything, but the fact is that fans in the last 20 or so years are far more in tune to, I guess, the inner workings, and everyone just looked at him and thought, yeah, he's got a good face, he's a good-looking guy, he's the chosen one. And I think fans immediately resent the chosen one. It started with John Cena.
Well, yeah, they didn't want to be told what to do. There are a bunch of radicals out there in that audience. Oh, we're not going to cheer Roman Reigns just because you want us to. We'll just boo the hell out of him. So they booed him enough to where they kind of turned him bad guy, which he kind of fit in more on that end than he did being the good guy. They were all good guys, I think, when they Moxley and Seth and Roman, they were all singles there at one time, correct or no?
Yep.
And they were all good guys, right? So
they were heels as a trio, and then they all bounced back and forth over the years, So.
Well, I can't remember anyway. But anyway, like I've said, the fans are the arbiter of where you want a certain talent to be, and it's in your hands. So if you want him to be a bad guy, let them know. You're buying the ticket. You can do whatever you want to do. So, but I think he was probably the best heel out of the three of them, I think. And Seth, of course, he went to another company.
Well, John Moxley did. Seth didn't.
John Moxley went to another company, and they're all doing fine. So my hat's off to them. I'm glad it worked out for you guys. But see, I mean, Roman was coming back from what do you have? Cancer?
Leukemia. Yeah.
Leukemia, and so he had a little bit of a story that they thought would get over, but they didn't want to. And the best stories are the stories that are true. So when Roman talks about that, he's talking the truth, and the fans can't deny that. So, but they're all doing good now, so good for them.
Would you have caved into fan reaction earlier than WWE did? Like, when you were booking back in the day, if you just saw that you were really trying to make someone...
I would have.
Would you?
But it's a different setup. See, we didn't have TV money. We didn't have any of that stuff. We got paid basically just off the house shows. That's what we got paid off of. And you think of that now, I mean, that's why a lot of guys couldn't stay in wrestling. They didn't make enough money. So, I mean, if you were selling out and doing well, you'd do good for the times, but what if they'd had TV deals? I mean, guys could have been in territories and making, $300,000-$400,000 a year. But we didn't have that. And yeah, we did base a lot of our booking off the house show reactions.